On a bitterly cold Moscow morning, they lined up to pay their respects. They came from different generations, from different backgrounds, but united against what has happened here. Inside, the body of Boris Nemtsov laid in state, his 87-year-old mother standing vigil by his casket. All around, portraits of Nemtsov as people here will remember him, the man who might once have been president, Boris Yeltsin's deputy prime minister, and a man who refused to be silenced in opposition to Vladimir Putin.
He became an enemy because he spoke the truth, but many people don't want the truth. They don't like it, and many of them are ready to do what they have done. They are ready for murder near the Kremlin walls in the centre of Moscow.
Former British Prime Minister John Major remembered the man he said stood for the rule of law and freedom of speech.
He stood in a word for liberty. And the things he stood against were very important as well: aggression, repression and corruption. And if anyone believes that his voice will be silenced by his murder, then I believe they have made a very serious error.
But few here believe that investigation, apparently under the personal control of Vladimir Putin, will yield justice for Boris Nemtsov. There is still a real sense of shock here that Boris Nemtsov could have been killed like this, but fear too, fear that Russian politics is entering a darker, more dangerous time. Outside, people told us they feared a return to the totalitarianism of Russia's past.
In Soviet Union, when all the opposing things were killed by the Stalin's government and so on. Well, I think that we are coming to those times.
It's very unsafe and unsecure to have your own position, your own point of view, and you cannot feel secure in this country when you express it.
Boris Nemtsov's body was carried out to a round of applause and taken to be laid to rest in a Moscow cemetery. In a small tent, a simple, dignified ceremony, a last chance for his family to say goodbye. Friends and political colleagues vowed to continue his work, to build a Russia Boris Nemtsov would be proud of. But that's little comfort to his family right now. Katie Stallard, Sky News, Moscow.